Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Mostly Sci-Fi 2. My name is Mostly Sci-Fi, and I'm your host. So please like and subscribe if you can. Donate a few bucks. Push the thanks on any of the videos. Guys, I want to do this for full time, um, and I really love doing this job. And also, if you can, donate to the Patreon, which you can find up on my channel. Okay? So the Patreon is right here. I still got one. I'm hoping for number two. I know it's going to take time, but I'm still going to do it. Okay? So, um, before I even get into this, I also want to tell you to go to the Mostly Sci-Fi, and then you go to the playlist. And if you notice, Alien Revival is right here. I just put out another one. It is the comic that I've been working on, and today or a couple of days ago, I did part 5. So you have 5 parts. I think it's going to require like 3 or 4 more parts for it to be finished. Okay, so each part is like 14 minutes long. It's really in depth. It's high quality. I'm sure you will like it. So right now, that's kind of like my magnum opus. Right now is the Alien Revival, in my opinion, which is getting the least amount of views. Like the stuff I work the hardest on gets like the least amount of views, and the stuff I don't put so much effort in is getting the most amount of views, which is kind of frustrating at times. But I'm hopefully that this little project of mine with Alien Revival will, people will realize how good it is. Okay, so I didn't really make this video to complain about these things. I actually made this video for you to go check out Chucky. Now I wanted to do like um, a video, an intro to Chucky in the beginning, but you really can't do it because all the copyrighted stuff. Like every time I do some kind of like trailer or something before I review something, I get hit with a copyright. So basically, I'm just gonna tell you about this show. Now, I just discovered this show. This show came out in in like 2 years ago, October 2021, and I was perusing through my Roku, or oh no, I was using this website where I can watch like free stuff, and it's called like F Movies dot WTF. And if you go to fmovies dot WTF, well, www.fmovies dot WTF, you get like all the movies and TV shows for free and stuff. And so I usually use that. I still pay for stuff, like I pay for Netflix, I pay for Paramount, I pay for Apple, so I pay for 3, and I think that's enough. I shouldn't have to like pay like $100. But what do I have? I have Prime. I pay for that every month. I pay for Apple every month. I pay for what do you call this one? Paramount, because of the Star Trek stuff, and because I ordered it like my phone, like T-Mobile, they gave me like 2 free things, right? And I also pay for Netflix. Like, so I got like 4 of these subscription services. And if you want to see everything, you got to pay like for 10 or 15 subscription services, which I don't want to do that. It's ridiculous, right? So if I can get them for free, I'll get them for free. If they're on Netflix or the other 4 that I'm paying for out of my pocket, then I'll do that. Okay? So anyway, I was perusing through fmovies.wtf, and basically this came up, Chucky, right? It was just there, and I was like, oh, I remember the TV show. They was coming out with some TV show. I thought they had canceled it, or it was so crappy that nobody wanted to see it. So I was like, all right, just let me check the first episode out. And this thing is awesome. I mean, it's really good. Now, it's not based off the robotic Chucky, which I think came out in like 2017 or 2019. There was a robotic Chucky or Chucky robot. I think they called it Child's Play also. That was a good movie. That was really good. I really liked that movie. The one where he was actually a robot. I would love for that robot to go against Megan. Right? Oh my God, that's $1 billion industry right there. They don't understand that though. Hollywood is too dumb. But anyway, so this TV show, I decided to watch it, and it's actually pretty good. It has Brad Dourif is doing the voiceover for Chucky, which is awesome. And instead of them doing like computer animation and all that dumb stuff that they do sometimes that ruins like horror movies, they're actually using a puppet, and they got puppeteers for Chucky, which is like really good. And so yeah, he's back, man. And they got also Jennifer Tilly. So like she comes on later in the show, and she plays I forgot, Tammy or Tiffany or something, right? And they just go on a killing spree. Like, it is, if I gotta give this, I'd say I would give it like an 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Like, there's some cheesy moments. It's like cheesy stuff, but it's just for you to sit down and enjoy fun horror stuff without, and it's good. Now, the only thing that some people might have a problem with, I don't know if everybody will have a problem with. I don't really have a problem, but it's kind of is that there is like it has to do with middle school. So children in middle school trying to stop Chucky from killing everybody, right? And so, middle school are like 11 through 13, I would say. Okay, so 11 through 13-year-olds, and they're kind of talking about and doing like, I would guess, homosexual relationships. Okay, especially with men and women, like this kind of thing. I mean, I kind of think it's too early to be doing that. I think you should, if you want to start talking about these kind of relationships, like this kind of relationship stuff, even with like heterosexual relationships at a certain age, I was probably want to start that at like high school and not at middle school. So, but nowadays, like middle school is the new high school, and I figure in a few years, elementary school is going to be the new high school. But anyway, so that's probably the only small problem I kind of had with it. Is a lot of it's not pushing like homosexuality, or it's just pushing. It's like it got like it's sexual content. That's what I have the problem with more than the homosexuality. Because I'm kind of very religious. I am Presbyterian. Okay. So it's just kind of. I mean, I watch it. I just close my eyes when they start kissing, or I'll just like fast forward it. I won't close my eyes. That's a pansy move. I'll just like fast forward it because I don't like gratuitous sex in movies. Like, I just don't watch it. Like Game of Thrones, I don't watch the gratuitous sex scenes. I just fast forward it because I believe that it doesn't forward the plot in any way. I have grown used to it because I spent half of my life in China, and they just cut out everything, like even kissing and all that stuff. So I kind of gotten used to it, and I think it's a good thing that you don't promote over-sexualized culture. Hey, Chinese are the most populous planet. They are having sex, right? But they don't have to display it everywhere on TV, So that's one thing that I kind of agree with. And when you talking about like the CCP, I don't agree with most things that the CCP does, but when it came to regard of just taking like over sexualized content out of everything, I thought that was great, especially in like movies and TV shows. I think that's good. It's because you got kids that watch this stuff. You know what I mean? Of course, it's gonna be like killing and all that other stuff, but at least you can take out the over sexualized stuff, right? I. But other than that, I liked this TV show. I think you should watch it. I'm getting ready to get on season 2. They got cheesy moments, like cheesy bad actors, like the guy who used to do the good guy dolls, the guy who was in the first movie. Right, he's an adult now, and I think he's in this TV show, and his acting is kind of horrible. But other than his acting, like everybody is a good actor. Like it's good. They got, like I said, they got some cheesy stuff in it a little bit, but it's basically for you to sit there and just enjoy it, like good old fashioned back in the day horror slasher flicks, or a TV show that's not being overly, it's not really being political. You know what I mean? And it's good. Like watch it. That's all I can say. I wish I could show you more. But you know, I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. So you got the old doll. So they're like in middle school, and there's a guy he's like obsessed with creating dolls and stuff, like with doll art and stuff. And he's homosexual. He's in middle school. His father's abusive. His mother has died, and he's kind of like a wimp. And Chucky's like trying to teach him to be a killer. So Chucky is kind of looking for a protege killer. He really doesn't care. He's just like, whoever likes killing, I'm going to try to be a protege to, basically. So, or I'm going to try to have them be my protege. So really, he's kind of looking for a killing partner, right? And I think this is the second season. And it's a great show. That's all I can say. It's great. So if you want to see that, look at the show. It's really good. I give it a A. And this is mostly sci-fi. Well, mostly.